So I was in HR for over 25 years, and really felt called to work with individuals and high school students and college students really around life coaching. I'm certified in a methodology through Gallup Strengths Finder, which has been around for 70 years. Lots of people take it at work or take it personally. And so I start coaching around Strength Finders. But my true passion is working with these students, usually age 15 and above, because I want them to thrive in the world. I want them to have a positive impact on society. Lots of things have happened to these teens. I have a 14-year-old, I have a 17-year-old. We've been through COVID, we've been through isolation. I mean, there's just so many different things going on for these teens now than when we were growing up. I work with them on helping them through empowerment, through confidence, making sure that they have a clear vision of how they can contribute. What do they want to do? Whether that's college, not college, what is their potential? I want them to have a better sense of self today and in the future. So just like in working with your kids, just making sure that they're on the right path and making sure that they have the right habits and have the right behaviors, and making sure that they have motivation coming from inside them to take them when they leave your house and when they are on your own, so that they can live and thrive. And what I have found through my own life at this point is I didn't get a coach, or I didn't learn about strength finders until I was in my 30s and 40s. And there were some pivots I had to make. And I realized some things later in life that I wish I had known earlier. And so my drive around wanting to work with youth really comes from a place of, we have to get to these kids earlier. They need to know what their strengths are earlier, rather than waiting into their 30s and 40s. And so I love the methodology, and I've loved working with these kids. So it lights me up every day, and I'm loving it.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I've never even heard of I never heard of Gallup Strength Finders before you. I never even thought to get a coach for my children. I mean, what a fantastic idea, because just like you said, they're done for right now receiving from me.
Yeah.
Like over it. They're like, whatever she says, I don't care. I mean, I've even tried to implement. I watch you, Sarah, and I watch you with my kids, and I watch how you direct me and how you coach me, and I'm like, okay, I can do that. I'm going to try that, and I go and I try it, and they're like, Sarah's. So, so the beauty in that is it's normal, but also that they have someone that they will receive that from, and that you can ask them the hard questions and they'll answer. But you know what I would have never known on my own is how to motivate them to reach their goals. So can you share how do you do that?
That I really truly believe in meeting them where they're at, right? I am judgment-free zone. I am not trying to make them someone different. I'm not trying to change the past. I meet them where they're at. And being a life coach, whether you're a life coach for adults or teens, et cetera, is really growth and going the go forward plan. So just sitting down with them and having a conversation with them to understand, how old are you? What do you enjoy doing? What do you not enjoy doing? What I ask all my students when I start working with them, tell me a little bit about what you think you're good at. They can never answer, which is really interesting, right? They don't know how to talk about themselves from a positive perspective. So then I say, well, tell me what your friends would say about you, right? And then they can sort of open up. And then I ask, what are some things that you're struggling with? And there are a lot of similar things, right? Procrastination, my room's a mess, my parents are bothering me, right? My grades at school, etc. Teens really are influenced by four things: developmentally, psychological impacts, social impacts, and then environmental factors, which is why I've loved getting to know you from a homeopathic perspective, because I was raised on homeopathic as well. And I think, health and wellness and mind and body are so connected. And I truly believe that. And so it really just takes a village. And my kids don't listen to me either, right? And I do this for a living. And so when there is someone that's non-judgmental, I'm not looking to judge you at all. I'm just looking to help you and help you grow. Usually kids are really open to that. And they will answer difficult questions that I ask them because I'm not coming from a place of a parent, right? And I'm also giving them a roadmap and a common language for them to be able to understand with your parents, like I did with you and your husband, to be able to understand their strengths. So it sort of creates this new way to communicate with me, with them. And then obviously I'm a parent advocate as well. So you know this really well, but I don't do anything with the kids that I don't talk to you about, right? And we leave Voxers and messages back for each other. I mean, all the time, every single day, right? So I'm not in the home, you are, but part of the goal is to give you the information that they're telling me, so that you can help them while you're in the home. So unless they tell me something, again, where they're going to hurt themselves or hurt someone else, just like therapy, I try to hold their confidence, but I am not a therapist. I'm not a licensed therapist, right? I don't go back into traumas. I want to know the past a little bit so we can move forward. And I think that's another reason this works, is because I'm not asking the teens to sit there and talk to me about all their trauma from when they were 2, right? We all have it. It's just about what they do really well. And kids want to hear what we all want to hear, and be complimented, right? And I can do that through Strength Finder. So it's about building trust with them first, and then we can really dive deep.
I love that you do that. So, we have had experiences with therapists, and every time they're like, they tell me up front, I will not share anything that these kids say to me with you. I understand that. And I understand
Yeah.
that that can help kids open up more, but also I'm in the dark and I can't even help. I'm in the home and I can't be here to help because I don't know what's going on. So I really love that my kids have still opened up to you, even though they know there's some things that you're gonna share with me, and it does work. You're right, it works.